At this time, we ask that you please silence all cell phones and pagers, and as you know, flash photography and video recording is not allowed. We also ask that you please remove all caps and hats so the people behind and around you can enjoy the view. Gum chewing is not allowed, and please don't stick it under your seat. We're happy that you've joined us here at the Orange Blossom Opry and ask that you please take all refuse with you to the nearest exit as you leave the auditorium. And now, ladies and gentlemen, sit back, relax.
I wish you could have turned my head and left my heart alone.
Come on, y'all.
Ever since I met you, baby, you have done me wrong. You walk by and you shake that thing and you know I'm not that strong. I wish you could have turned my head and left my heart alone. I wish you could have turned my head and left my heart alone. Ever since I met you, baby, you have done me wrong. You walk by and you shake that thing and you know I'm not that strong. I wish you could have turned my head and left my heart alone. The first time I laid eyes on you, got caught up in your sway. I thought I didn't have a chance, and then you looked my way. From the longing to the loving, girl, we made it all the way. But for all the hunger in my eyes, my heart has had to pay. You're late. I wish you could have turned my head and left my heart alone. For ever since I met you, baby, you have done me wrong. For you walk by and you shake that thing and you know I'm not that strong. I wish you could have turned my head and left my heart alone. I wish you could have turned my head and left my heart alone. Come on. Ever since I met you, baby, you have done me wrong. You walk by and you shake that thing and you know I'm not that strong. I wish you could have turned my head and left my heart alone. I wish you could have turned my head and left my heart alone. Ever since I met you, baby, you have done me wrong. You walk by and you shake that thing and you know I'm not that strong. I wish you could have turned my head and left my heart alone. I wish you could have turned my head and left my heart alone. I wish you could have turned my head and left my heart alone. Howdy, everybody. How y'all doing on Friday night? My favorite night. It is Friday Night Live at the Orange Blossom Opry. Thank you all for coming out. We appreciate y'all coming out. As you know, tonight is the night where the band just plays. And we have no idea what we're going to do, but I promise we'll have fun. And I promise tonight, unlike last night, the cops won't be here.
Don't make promises you may not be able to
Relax,
keep.
folks. We're only serious.
We're only serious. Anyway, folks, hey, how many of y'all are visiting with us here at the Orange Blossom Opry? You're here for the very first time. Never been here before? A lot of new folks over here. Wow, thanks. How about over there? Some new folks over there. All right, where you been? Take too long to explain? Okay. Well, that's okay. Jail? No. Jail? Yes. Yes, you're not sure. Well, anyway, we've been here about 20 years, and we've been waiting for you. We're glad you're all here this evening. What happens at the Orange Blossom Opry on Friday night is, of course, just the Orange Blossom Opry Band. We have no special guests. We have nothing going on, except we try to play the very best music that we can play for you. We play stuff from all over the board. And if we play something tonight that you like, we'd like you to applaud. If we play something that you don't like, we'd like you to just sit there and keep it to yourself, and you'll be just fine. Before we get too far along, though, I'd like to introduce some of these guys up here. The gentleman on my left over here is no stranger to law enforcement. He is our buddy. For those of you who are new, he is recovering from an argument, disagreement with a pit bull. that he had. He saved his dog's life, he saved his own life, but he broke his hand in doing so.
Which finger was it that got hurt?
Yeah, which finger was it that got hurt?
Yeah.
Yeah. For all you folks from Michigan, that's the hello sign when you're from, how you doing? Anyway, but he plays bass guitar. He's our road manager, stage manager, tour manager, and most needed job is going to be next week because we have a couple of road gigs coming up, and he will be our bus driver as well. Say hello to Kevin Kingston, y'all. That's Kevin. This next gentleman sitting up here tonight is sitting up here because I tried to pretty up that side of the stage a little bit. I said, he is my friend for many, many years, probably 30 years. He's my friend. He's an incredible songwriter in Nashville. He's written songs for George Jones, for George Strait, for Johnny Cash. The list goes on and on and on. If there wasn't for that young man right there, who's not young anymore, he's old like me, but if not for him, there may not be a Randy Travis. There certainly wouldn't be a Sammy Kershaw, a Chad Brock, and a couple other people because he is responsible for many careers as a Nashville manager. And he's going to sit up here and play rhythm guitar with us this evening. Everybody say hello to Jimmy. Also, for those of you who follow us on Facebook, he's my road partner on our road trip that we're fixing to head out west here at the end of June on a motorcycle, and he and I have been doing that for many, many years. So you follow us on Facebook, we'll do that. The next gentleman, standing, my gosh. He's from the great state of Iowa, and he plays many, many different instruments. Right now, he's about to play the banjo. Everybody that comes here all the time, you know what to do on three, and do it loudly. 1, 2, 3. That's Hey Dougie, everybody. That's Doug Stock. Is it me, or is it hot in here? It's hot in here, so I will ask someone who knows what they're doing if they could turn down or up, however you say it, because they cut the air down. It's actually... you want it to be.
We want to say make it colder in here.
Make it colder. I'm sweating like Mike Tyson at a spelling bee. The next gentleman back here behind me is from the great state of Florida. He's the only Floridian in the band, and he is our drummer. He does a fine job. Say hello. Can you see him back there? Because usually there you can. You can see him. Say hello to the handsome and extremely talented. That's Todd Bowers. The newest member of the organization, which means he joined us last, comes to us from Bandera, Texas. He is via Atlanta, Georgia. For many years, he was a pilot. He flew jets. And so now we have our own bus driver and our own pilot. Say hello to our lead guitar player. That's Mickey Adams, everyone. For those of you that are keeping track of the temperature, 68 would be about good on that temperature right now because I got a jacket on and it's hot. The gentleman over here.
I'm ordering us a pizza. Hang on just a minute.
Order pizza. We now call him, at one time in his life, he was a police officer, y'all. And last night he got to put a little bit of that experience into place. We won't discuss that. We called him Officer Jenkins last night, who did a fine job. But folks, I don't care where you go wherever you want to go. And as far as you want to look, you'll never find anyone that sings any better than our lead singer from Nashville, Tennessee. Say hello to Dustin Jenkins. The most important member of our band is right down at the end of this aisle because he plays all of the instruments at the same time. He makes us sound really good out there in the auditorium. He runs sound for all the national acts as well. I've been running around with this guy a long, long time in Nashville. He's a fellow Harley rider with us. I'll say hello to Nathan Smith back there. He's got his Jack Nicholson shades on now. That's Jack wears those kind of things. He's about as whacked out as Jack Nicholson, too. Bob De Niro, is that Bob De Niro? All right, I could take Nicholson better than De Niro. So the gentleman up here that does all the video stuff, that makes everything happen over there, that alone right there tells you that he's from northern Michigan. Just that photo right there. From where? From Escanaba, that's where he's from. He's an old Escanaba. Say hello to our video guy. That's Tom, everybody. That's not Tom, but Tom's back there.
It's a good picture.
Our light guy, who is responsible for all the lights up here and has really turned this place around. He's also a fellow motorcycle rider with us. You getting a bike yet? You going to get a bike? You are? All right, well, I'm waiting on you. We're all waiting on you, Roger. Get a dadgum bike and let's go. He's our light guy and does all the lights. There he is right there. He's pretty drunk, but that's a picture from down at the county line, right after they hauled him out of there. But and there he is right there after they hauled him out of Victoria's Secret. I'm waiting for another one, man, because I got him all day. Ladies and gentlemen, say hello to our light guy. That's Fast Eddie. And ladies and gentlemen, the guy who's going over to take care of us, say hello to our boss, the owner, Roger Byers, right there, everybody, because if not for this guy, we wouldn't have a place to play. Let's rock!
All right, y'all, come on, just like this. We're going to take you back a little ways, but you're going to have to help us out. Here we go. Oh, don't you feel it growing day by day? The people are getting ready for the news, but some are happy and some are sad. Oh, we're gonna let the music play, 'cause what the people need is a way to make them smile. It ain't so hard to do if you know how. We gotta get a message, get it on through. Oh, now don't you even ask me why. Everybody sing. Oh, oh, listen to the music. Oh, oh, listen to the music. Oh, yeah. Oh, oh, listen to the music all the time. We're gonna play it for you. Well, I know, you know, baby, everything I say. Meet me in the country for the day. We'll be happy, and baby, we'll dance. Oh, yeah, we're gonna dance the blues away. Oh, and if I'm feeling good to you, and you're feeling good to me, but there ain't nothing we can do or say. Feeling good, we'll be feeling fine. Oh, baby, gonna let the music play. Everybody sing the song. Oh, oh, listen to the music. Oh, oh, listen to the music. Sound good. Oh, oh, listen to the music all the time. Like a lazy flow in a river, surrounding castles in the sky, where the crowd keeps growing bigger. They're listening for the happy sounds, and we gotta let them fly. Oh, oh, listen to the music. Oh, oh, listen to the music. Oh, baby. Oh, oh, listen to the music all the time. One more time, let's sing. Oh, oh, listen to the music. Oh, oh, listen to the music. Oh, yeah. Oh, oh, listen to the music all the time. Yeah. Y'all like music like that? Well, we don't. Can't you tell? Oh, we love them old songs. We're going to bring it up just a little ways. So any Blake Shelton fans in here tonight? I'm going to do you a Blake song. Well, I caught my wife with another man, and it cost me 99 on a prison farm in Georgia, close to the Florida line. Oh, well, I've been here for 2 long years, and I finally made the warden my friend. And so he sentenced me to a life of ease. was taking care of old Red. Old Red, he's the damnedest dog I've ever seen. He's got a nose that can smell a 2-day trail. He's a 4-legged tracking machine. Well, you can consider yourself mighty lucky to get past the gators and the quicksand bed. Oh, but all these years that I've been here, ain't nobody got past Red. And the warden saying, come on, somebody, why don't you run? Old Red's itching to have a little fun. Get my lantern, get my gun. Red'll have you treat for the morning come. So I paid off a guard and I slipped out a letter to my cousin up in Tennessee. Oh, and he brought down a blue tick hound. She was pretty as she could be. Oh, well, he pinned her up in the swampland about a mile just south of the gate. So when I take old Red for his evening run, I just drop him off and wait. And the warden saying, come on, somebody, why don't you run? Old Red's itching to have a little fun. Get my lantern, get my gun. Red'll have you treat for the morning come. Oh, yeah. Old Red got real used to seeing his lady every night. And so I kept him away for 3 or 4 days. Waited till the time got right. Oh, well, I made my run with the evening sun, and I just smiled when I heard him turn Red out. Yeah, 'cause I was headed north to Tennessee, and old Red, he was headed south. And the warden sang, come on, somebody, why don't you run? Old Red's itching to have a little fun. Get my lantern, get my gun. Red'll have you treat for the morning comes. Now there's red-haired blue ticks all in the south. See, love got me in here, and love got me high.
Dustin Jenkins, everybody. I want you to mark your calendar on July 31st. Now, we don't generally go out and play much outside of the Orange Blossom Opry, but we're going to be promoting the Orange Blossom Opry Band at Old Red's in Orlando, Florida on July 31st. That's a Sunday night. You're going to come over and we'll be playing a bunch of music, and we'll look about the same and sound about the same. But anyway, we're doing that for something to do. And speaking of something else to do, what are y'all doing tomorrow? You busy? How many people got tickets for Ty Herndon tomorrow?
I got one.
6, 8, 9. All right. Well, the crowd's going to be a little light. But we've got a buddy of ours coming here tomorrow. What we have called... let me show you this.
They can't hear you. You kept talking, but they can't hear you.
Can't hear me? Yeah, you can. What we have is we've got a thing called our Summer Series, folks, and it's going to start tomorrow. And we bring in a bunch of Nashville acts. You can buy one ticket and see all these acts. And also, we have this fancy T-shirt that will be shown over there. Officer Jenkins is doing his job right there, showing you. Show him the back, Hoss, because the back's kind of... No, not your back. Yes. Good God Almighty. The back of the shirt. And it's got all the artists that are going to be here. And we're going to start tomorrow with Ty Herndon. And he's absolutely incredible. Had a bunch of hit records. And if you don't know who Ty Herndon is, here's one of his songs.
Oh, well, the world just loves this way. I live to love you, I die to keep you safe inside these arms that need you. I'll be loving you with the very last breath I take. Yes, I will. And when they carve my stone, all they need to write on it is one step to man who's God only ever wanted. Tell me something, who could ask for more than to be living in a moment you would die for? Oh, now ashes to ashes, dust into dust. Well, I'll lay beside you forever in love. And when they carve my stone, all they need to write on it is one step a man who got all he ever wanted. Tell me something, who could ask for more than to be living in a moment? Oh yeah, I'm loving every minute. Oh, now tell me something, who could ask for more, hey, than to be living in a moment you would die for? I'm a living in a moment, yes I am, I would die for. Living in a moment, and I would die for. Yes I am. Yeah.
Todd said, I'll have that one by tomorrow. That was great. Well, as you know, folks, on Friday night, a lot of y'all have been coming out here on Friday nights, and I tell you, on behalf of me and everybody in this band and the staff and management, again, man, thank y'all for coming out, because you come out and see the big stars on Saturdays, but come out and see a bunch of us knuckleheads up here. We certainly appreciate it. Speaking of knuckleheads,
Hello. That's funny. We changed the set a little bit here, and this song sounds about like the last one.
you're going to do that song? Yeah, okay. All right.
Well, which one do you think I'm doing?
Well, I was fixing to play another song, but do y'all don't care if we play the same song, do you?
Only different.
Doesn't matter. I mean, the same. Okay. Maybe I'll just.
As I've said so many
Let's take a break.
times,
Who'd ask
I
you?
love how organized we are. My favorite thing.
You guys want to go ahead and do this one?
Yeah.
You see, this ain't over yet. I've said things that I'll regret. It won't be easy to forget the way I feel about you. All I knew was you. I was hoping we could call a truce, 'cause nobody wins, we both lose. Hearts get broken and love gets bruised, but we light that same old fuse again and again. And nobody wins, slamming doors. We both lost this fight before, and I won't play this game no more, 'cause nobody wins. Darling, we got too much pride. Doesn't matter who's wrong or right. Honey, love ain't black and white. That's the way I feel about you. All I wanna do is hold you tight. I don't make another angry night. Nobody wins, we both lose. Hearts get broken and love gets bruised. When we light that same old fuse again and again. Nobody wins, slamming doors. We both lost this fight before. And I won't play this game no more, 'cause nobody wins. I know something about the break if we don't bend. Baby, what's it gonna take when nobody wins? We both lose. Hearts get broken and love gets bruised. And like that same old fuse again and again. Yeah, nobody wins, slamming doors. We both lost this fight before. I won't play this game no more, 'cause nobody wins. Nobody wins. Nobody wins. Thank you.
Kevin Kingston, y'all. That was mighty fine job.
Thank you, sir. Just need some oxygen after that.
I take back all the stuff I said about you earlier, whatever that was. Ladies and gentlemen, you may notice the guitar player back there from the back. Mickey, say hello to some of these fine people. Say hello to all of these fine people.
Hi, everybody in the Orange Blossom Opry, and hi, everybody on Facebook. Thanks for joining us tonight. Anybody out there coming to my Willie Nelson tribute on the 27th of August? Oh, thank you so much. I got a red wig in the back, but I'm afraid to wear it before the 27th. So, okay, here's one from the Bellamy Brothers.
Redneck girl likes a cruise in daddy's pickup truck. Any redneck girl plays her heart when she's down on her luck. She's living for a Friday afternoon. She's gonna show one old boy that weekend moves. And I pray that someday I will find me a redneck girl. The redneck girl likes to stay out all night long. She makes sweet rock and roll while she listens to a country song. She's waiting for that moment of surrender. Her hands are calloused, but her heart is tender. And I pray that someday I will find me a redneck girl. Give me a redneck girl. Oh, give me a redneck girl. Redneck. Oh, give me a redneck girl. Give me a redneck girl. a redneck girl. The redneck girl got the name on the back of her belt. She's got a kiss on her lips for her man and no one else. The coyotes howling out on the prairie. First comes love, and then comes marriage. And I pray that someday I will find me a redneck girl. Give me a redneck girl. Give me a redneck girl. Give me a redneck girl.
Bobby's got the name on the back of his belt.
That does. Mine on the back of my belt, it does. So how many folks are not coming to the Willie Nelson show? Not? Put your hands up. Come on. I didn't ask you who you voted for. I said, are you coming to the Willie Nelson show? Just do, hey, Mickey. Yes. Just do that much of, wish I wouldn't have fallen.
Oh, okay.
And we'll sell some tickets on the break. Just by yourself.
If you would not have fallen,
Come on.
and I would not have found you. An angel flying too close to the ground.
You want me to stop or keep?
Y'all need to come and see him because he could do all these Willie songs. They're great. Mickey Adams, everybody.
Thank you so much.
All right.
I wanted to play it.
Yeah, well. I know that part. Hey, Dougie, say hi to everybody.
How's everybody doing? I got a show.
I'm in it too.
I got a show. Nobody talked about that. September 10th.
I'm on the t-shirt.
What kind of show is it?
I haven't decided yet.
Okay.
Hey, Doug,
Yes.
you gonna plug that in?
No. Yes. This is it's all part of the show, folks.
Hey, Doug, are you gonna use that microphone too? Oh.
I am. Hey, Kevin, mind your own damn business. I ain't rich, but I damn sure wanna be. Working like a dog all day ain't working for me. I wish I had a rich uncle that would kick the bucket. I was sitting on a pile like a Warren Buffett. I know everybody says money can't buy happiness, but it could buy me a boat. It could buy me a truck to pull it. It could buy me any 110 I stand with some silver bullets. Yeah, and I know what they say. Money can't buy everything. Well, maybe so, but it could buy me a boat. Call me a redneck, white trash, and blue collar. I could change all that if I had a couple $1 million. I keep hearing that money is the root of all evil, and you can't fit a camel through the eye of a needle. I guess that's probably true, but it still sounds pretty cool. Buy me a boat. It can buy me a trusty bullet. It can buy me a Yeti 110 ounce down with silver bullets. Yeah, and I know what they say. Money can't buy everything. Well, maybe so. But it could buy me a boat afloat down on the water with a beer. I hear the Powerball lotto is sitting on 100 mil. Well, that could buy me a brand new rod and reel. And it could buy me a boat. And it could buy me a truck to pull it. It could buy me a Yeti 110 ounce down with some silver bullets. Yeah, and I know what they say. Money can't buy everything. Maybe so. But it could buy me a boat. Yeah, and I know what they say. Money can't buy everything. Well, maybe so. But it could buy me a boat. And it could buy me a boat.
So are you doing a boat show or what?
There's his boat.
No,
There,
I tell you where this-
There's his regular hat's funny.
I can tell you where this steel guitar will not be. It's not going to be all the way at the back of the stage. I can tell you
no,
that.
He's gonna come up front where he belongs. Well,
Well, he kind of needs to be up front, you know, on that show. He sits down so low. You can't see him over Bobby's hair. I mean, head.
Oh boy.
You're going to get mail.
All right, well, it's real important that Mickey helps me on this next song. So, no, just so you can just hold my hand and make sure we get this right. You ready? Huh? Todd said there's no pressure. I'll get it right tomorrow.
Well, I was ruling the roost. I had all the chicks to myself. Suddenly happened that funny little feeling I felt. Well, I tried to outrun it, but I finally caught up with me. Tell me, how can I run from something I can't see? Whoa, that little bitty teeny weeny thing they call the love bug.
Nobody's ever seen it, but it's got the whole world shook up. It all started with a little bitty kiss and a hug. It's a little bitty teeny weeny thing they call the love bug.
Guitar. Well, I always thought I had me a pretty good style. Yeah, but I lost that race by a good old country mile. Well, I'm walking around with my head held way up high. Well, then a movement hit me, really hit me by surprise.
Whoa, that little bitty teeny weeny thing they call the love bug. Nobody's ever seen it, but it's got the whole world shook up. It all started with a little bitty kiss and a hug. It's a little bitty teeny weeny thing they call the love bug. Stand on it, son. it, but it's got the whole world shook up. It all started with a little bitty kiss and a hug. It's a little bitty teeny weeny thing they call the love bug. It's a little bitty teeny weeny thing they call the love bug.
Yeehaw.
You know, that sounds a whole lot like, what if you're looking for the real deal? What you doing looking at him? And Jimmy wrote a big song. In all fairness, I probably ought to let him sing it, but we'll do it. Throw it in on the next set. He wrote a big song for George Jones called. I don't know how many people you know that can say wrote a song for George Jones, but that guy did, and it sounded a lot like so. But in the middle of that song, I realized that he must have just ripped that song off. We're going to do a song now that's going to feature Dougie, not like he's going to be featured on September, whatever day that is.
No.
Whatever day that is. But this song requires a lot of concentration. And for me, particularly, in case you're interested, it requires extremely tight underwear.
I get to do my Kool-Aid Man imitation.
Kool-Aid? What's that mean?
Oh, yeah.
That's a Kool-Aid thing?
The Kool-Aid Man.
I don't know. Kool-Aid.
You're not old enough.
Sounds more like Barry on the Arby's commercial.
First time I've ever heard that. You ain't old enough, but I love it. You ready, fellas? Elvira, Elvira, my heart's on fire for Elvira.
Eyes that look like a heaven, lips like cherry wine. That girl can sure enough make my little light shine. Oh, I've got a funny feeling running up and down my spine, because I know that my Elvira's mine, and I'm a singing Elvira, Elvira. My heart's on fire for Elvira. Come on, Doug. Giddy up,
Mow, mow.
giddy up,
Mow, mow.
high on silver away. Now tonight I'm gonna meet her at the Hungry House Cafe, and I'm gonna give her all the love that I can. Yes, I am. Well, she's gonna jump and holler, 'cause I've saved up my last dollar. And we're gonna go and find that preacher man. That's why I'm singing Elvira, Elvira. My heart's on fire for Elvira. Giddy up,
Mow, mow.
giddy up,
Mow, mow.
high on silver and way. Time to work for your money, Bobby. I'm singing Elvira, Elvira. My heart's on fire for Elvira. Giddy up,
Mow, mow.
giddy up,
Mow, mow.
high on silver away. We ain't done yet. I'm singing Elvira, Elvira. My heart's on fire for Elvira. Giddy up,
mow, mow.
Giddy up,
Home, baba, mow, mow.
high on silver, away. One more time, we're singing Elvira, Elvira. My heart's on fire for Elvira. Giddy up,
Baba, mow, mow.
giddy up,
Home, baba, mow, mow.
high on silver, away. Elvira. Oh, he killed it early.
Baby, I couldn't do another Howell Silver. I was done. Right then, the veins was bugging out of my neck, and there were other parts of my body that I don't care to share with you that were straining.
But you know what? He did it. That's the highest he's been yet.
Well, that ain't the highest I've been, but that's...
Well, I mean, on that song.
Yeah, well, see...
What did I just step into?
No, what we do is, a lot of times, because all these guys, everybody in this band sings great. And so everybody, we have to switch up stuff. So sometimes I sing lead, he sings lead. Even in the middle of a song, we switch leads. But he's in control of how high we go. So I sing lead in the verse, and then he switches and he sings. Anyway, he knows I can't sing that high, but I think I may have hurt something.
I mean, I was up for one more.
Yeah, he could have probably done 2 or 3 more. And Hillbilly Boy over there from Illinois, he can get up there too. They sing up there with the girls, but I can't do that. Dougie and I sing down with the men sing. Right. All right. Anyway, we're going to do one more song and take a little break here. For those of you who are first time at the Orange Blossom Opry, Google my name. My name's Bobby Randall, and it'll tell you all the places I've been and all the crazy things. Most of that stuff's not true, but I say that only to say I played in quite a few, a couple of pretty famous bands, but I never played in a band that's any better and any hard, that never worked as hard as this band, as the Orange Blossom Opry Band. Yeah, you Googled me. What happened when you Googled me?
He died a couple years
Yeah, said I died and left you a bunch of money so you could buy that damn boat. Well, some way in my life, I don't know how this ever happened, but I became really good friends with a guy named Charlie Daniels. And all you folks know that. They come here all the time. There I am right there actually playing fiddle with him. I got to play fiddle in his band. Not many people got to do that. There he is right there telling me, do not hang out with Hey Dougie. That's what's going on right there. But anyway, he gave me this bow, and I thought we would end the first set with a little Charlie Daniels song. Well, that old devil went down to Georgia. He was looking for a soul to steal. He was in a bind. He was way behind, and he was willing to make a deal. They come upon this young man sawing on a fiddle and playing it hot. The devil jumped up on a hickory stump and said, "Boy, let me tell you what. I bet you didn't know it, but I'm a fiddle player too. And if you care to make a dare, well, I'll make a bet with you. Now, you play pretty good fiddle, son, but give the devil his due. I bet a fiddle of gold against your soul, 'cause I think I'm better than you." The boy said, "My name's Bobby, and it might be a sin, but I'll take your bet you're gonna regret, 'cause I'm the best it's ever been. Johnny, you rosin up your bow and play your fiddle hard, 'cause hell's broke loose in Georgia and the devil deals the cards. If you win, you get this shiny fiddle made of gold, but if you lose, the devil gets your soul." Sits under the air conditioner. Well, the devil opened up his case and he said, "I'll start this show." And fire flew from his fingertips as he rosined up the bow. Then he pulled the bow across the strings and it made an evil hiss. And a band of hillbillies all joined in and it sounded exactly like this. Get it? Want me to show you where that goes? Well, I forgot where I was in the story. Well, the devil finished, and Johnny said, "You're pretty good there, son. But sit down in that chair right there. Let me show you how it's done." He played Fire on the Mountain, Run, Boys, Run. Devil's in the house of the rising sun. Chicken in the bread pan, picking that dough. Ready to the devil, man, don't y'all know?
Perfect.
Missed it by that much. Well, the old devil bowed his head because he knew that he'd been beat. And he placed that golden fiddle on the floor at Johnny's feet. Johnny said, "Devil, just come on back if you ever want to try again. Because I told you once, you son of a... I'm the best it's ever been." He played Fire on the Mountain, Run, Boys, Run. Devil's in the house of the rising sun. Chicken in the bread pan, picking that dough. Ready as a dog, man, don't y'all know? Doug Stock, everybody. We're the Orange Blossom Opry Band. We're going to take about a short 15-minute break. Now go out there and find out some of the shows that are going on. Here comes Roger right here. Hold on a second. Oh, just got these? Okay, so here's what's going on, folks. Pick up one of these in the lobby because it tells you everything that's going on. Roger, I thought you were gonna airbrush Mickey Adams' picture. No, just kidding. Pick up one of these in the lobby, everybody, because it's telling you everything that's going to go on here at the Orange Blossom Opry all the way up until September. Stars like John Barry will be here. Wade Hayes will be here this summer. Buddy Jewell, Chad Brock, Ty Herndon tomorrow. The band Highway 101 will be here. So we've got some absolute incredible shows coming. And pick up one of these, and it'll tell you everything that's going on. God bless each and every one of you. We'll be right back in a couple minutes, all right? Thank you very much. we'll play some more music. Hey, Todd, we'll probably add one song towards the end. It's easy, you'll get it. You want to go get it? Because I got to talk for a minute, but we got a couple more minutes. We'll try to get everybody in their seats. You want to go grab it? Yeah. Real deal? Yeah. All right. Go grab the real deal. All right. Well, anyway, yes, sir. What can I do for you? Do I ever play up in the Northeast? Oh, bike trip? No, we talked about that. The reason that we go out west, all of my relatives are from Utah. And so that's kind of where I'm from, Utah via Michigan a little bit. So we go out there and mess around in Jackson Hole and all of that stuff. I'm from New York. New York. Dustin,
What?
strike us a G chord there. Do you have a G? That's A.
Oh, that is
That's
bad.
right. Leave it in A and you sing it. Leave it in A. You're going to sing it. Where's Bob? Is it Patrick? Where are you, Bob? There you are. It says here, Bob, that today's your birthday. Is that right? Yep. And how old are you today, Bob? 70? 77. 77, Sunset Strip. You're old enough to remember that show, right? Yeah. Well, Bob, we're glad that you. Where are you from, sir? You don't know? Okay.
It makes four of us.
Okay. You're 77. And you don't know where you're from, but that's okay. You know where you are now, though, right, Bob? All right. Just messing with you, pal. But I'm glad that you're here. Let's do it in G. Just play F chord. Happy birthday to you. Everybody sing.
Happy birthday
to you. Bob. Happy birthday, dear Bob. Everybody loud.
Happy birthday to you.
Did you get tired of that? Did you know that movie, What About Bob? All right. Well, anybody, welcome back to set number 2, folks. If you don't know where you are, you're at the Orange Blossom Opry. And if you don't know what's going on, we're the Orange Blossom Opry Band. And you're right in the bag with us because we have no idea either. Do we?
Are we going to sing a song or something?
You are.
Oh, I am.
Yeah. Well, we'll help you out a little
I
bit.
just wondered why we was up here.
Wait a second. It's in A, right? Crap.
This is in A.
Yeah.
Not to be confused with G. But do y'all really care?
They don't. All right.
I was standing all alone against the world outside. You were searching for a place to hide, lost and lonely. Now you've given me the will to survive. When we're hungry, love will keep us alive. And don't you worry, 'cause sometimes you've just gotta let it ride. The world is changing, thanks, cuz right before our eyes. And now I found you, and there's no more emptiness inside. When we're hungry, love will keep us alive. Now I would die for you, climb the highest mountain, baby. There's nothing I wouldn't do. and there's no more emptiness inside. And when we're hungry, love will keep us alive.
Dustin.
I would die for you, climb the highest mountain, baby. There's nothing I wouldn't do. I was standing all alone against the world outside. And you were searching for a place to hide. Lost and lonely, now you've given me the will to survive. And when we're hungry, love will keep us alive. When we're hungry, love will keep us alive. When we're hungry, love will keep us alive.
Yeah, good stuff, huh? Dustin Jenkins, everybody. You know, here's what I just discovered. No, you're going to play that guitar. I'm going to play this guitar. Remember us telling you that none of you folks should ever try this at home because we're truly professionals and we know what we're doing. By golly. And to prove we know what we're doing, here's Dougie with the. It's going to be okay? Here's Dougie with a couple of really fine messages while I go get my cord to plug my guitar in.
September 10th.
Never miss an opportunity to promote.
Dougie steals the show.
It appears you just stole it.
So, do you have a joke for the folks? No, I've heard your jokes.
Once upon a time.
We can't tell those.
I got one.
All right, I'm back.
Shh, quiet, he's back.
Well, the truth is, all of these guys except me wear Depends. So I still have to do the old-fashioned thing and go back there. Those
Not
guys,
me.
they're
I'm
just,
still in
they're,
Huggies.
They're just going.
You gotta go, you gotta go.
Lord help us. Is that loud? I like it loud. Let's play loud. the closer you get,
Just like this right here. Come on, everybody.
the further I fall. I'll be over the edge now in no time at all. I'm falling faster and faster and faster with no time to stall. Closer you get, the further I fall. The things that you say to me, the look on your face, it brings out the man in me. Do I see a trace of love in your eyes? The closer you get, the further I fall. I'll be over the edge now in no time at all. I'm falling faster and faster and faster with no time to stall. Closer you get, the further I fall. Could I be dreaming? Is this really real? Is there something magic? The way that I feel in your arms tonight. The closer you get, the further I fall. I'll be over the edge now in no time at all. I'm falling faster and faster and faster with no time to stall. The closer you get, the further I fall. I keep falling. Yes, I'm falling. Yeah, I keep falling. Yes, I'm falling. The closer you get, the further I fall. I'll be over the edge now in no time at all. I'm falling faster and faster and faster with no time to stall. Closer you get, the further I fall. The closer you get, the further I fall. Shucks, thank y'all. I hope y'all having as much fun as we are. Yeah, all right. What are we doing now? Oh, yeah. We got to wait for Dougie to get back. Everybody okay? All right.
Somehow I don't think the guy in this next song is.
Here's a song about a guy that's not doing quite so well.
I said y'all had a good time so far. I came in as the sun came up. She glared at me over her coffee cup. She said, where you been? So I thought real hard. I said, I fell asleep in that hammock in the yard. She said, you don't know it, boy, but you just blew it. I said, well, that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. That's my story. Oh, that's my story and I'm sticking to it. Hey. It gets better. I got that deer in the headlight look. She read my face like the cover on a book. She said, don't expect me to believe all that static, 'cause just the last week I threw that hammock in the attic. My skin got so thin you could see right through it. And I stuttered, well, that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. That's my story.
That's my story.
Oh, that's my story.
That's my story.
Oh, well, I ain't got a witness, and I can't prove it. But that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Hey. You know, the time comes when a wise man knows that the very best thing that he can possibly do, just look her in the eyes and beg for mercy and face the bitter truth. Oh, baby, me and the boys played cards all night. There wasn't no hanky-panky, not a woman inside. I know I should have called, and baby, I'm real sorry. But get a cellular phone and then you won't have to worry. You know how much I love you, and darling, I'm ready to prove it. And that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. That's my story.
That's my story.
Oh, that's my story.
That's my story.
Oh, well, I ain't got a witness, and you know I can't prove it. But that's my story, and man, I'm sticking to it. You know I ain't gonna do a thing, darling, unless you approve it. And that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Hey. Oh, 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 yes it is. Hey. And that's all I got to say about that. Y'all getting down off the dance floor too soon. We're fixing to do a love song. I mean, we're enjoying watching y'all. Uh-oh.
Come up here and dance. We don't care.
Every time our eyes meet, this feeling inside me is almost more than I can take. Baby, when you touch me, I can feel how much you love me, and it just blows me away. I've never been this close to anyone or anything. I can hear your thoughts, I can see your dreams. I don't know how you do what you do. I'm so in love with you. It just keeps getting better. I wanna spend the rest of my life with you by my side, forever and ever. Every little thing that you do, baby, I'm amazed by you. The smell of your skin, the taste of your kiss, the way you whisper in the dark, your hair all around me, baby, you surround me, you touch every place in my heart. Every time I wanna spend the whole night in your eyes. I don't know how you do what you do. I'm so in love with you. It just keeps getting better. I wanna spend the rest of my life with you by my side forever and ever. Every little thing that you do, baby, I'm amazed by you. Hey, how about it for our dancers?
Dustin Jenkins, y'all. Hey, I'm going to throw us a curveball for a second because we got a song on here we were going to do, and we do it all the time. And I feel kind of bad if I didn't get Jimmy to sing one of his songs. Like I said, not many people I know can get up and say that they wrote a song for Johnny Cash. They wrote a song for George Strait, and not wrote a song, because I wrote a song. Did I tell you I wrote a song for Kid Rock, Dustin? No. I did. He's never heard it.
Yeah.
But I wrote one for him, by God. But this guy actually has had tons of success in Nashville, Tennessee as a songwriter, because tons and tons of people have recorded his songs, and I think we should at least let him sing one of those songs. Don't you all think?
Last time I was here, Bobby said, "Do you have a dark black coat to wear?" And I said, "Well, no, you didn't tell me to bring one." So he told me this time, because the last time I had to wear that coat, and it looked like I was wearing a dress. I was... Dialed up to the nines, you got your eyes locked on tall and dark. Well, he's mighty pretty, but I bet he ain't worried a bit about your heart. He's a real Casanova, but I think I know you just a little bit better than that. 'Cause what you need is a real love kind, not some Romeo act. But if you're looking for the real deal, what you doing looking at him? He ain't nothing but a cheap thrill. He can't love you like I will. So let go of your heart, girl. Take mine and give it a whirl. If you're looking for love, you're looking at the real deal. Well, he's a smooth talking fella, and he's gonna tell you whatever your heart desires. He's a real go-getter, and you ought to know better than to think about playing with fire. You ask me, honey, what you need is a good old-fashioned romance. 'Cause I'm thinking, baby, that you and me maybe ought to give a little love a little chance. So if you're looking for the real deal, what you doing looking at him? He ain't nothing but a cheap thrill. He can't love you like I will. So let it go in your heart, girl. Take the mind and give it a whirl. And if you're looking for love, you're looking at the real deal. Take it, Bobby. Looking at him, he ain't nothing but a cheap thrill. He can't love you like I will. So let go of your heart, girl. Take mine and give it a whirl. If you're looking for love, oh, you're looking at the real deal. Yes, if you're looking for love, you're looking at the real deal. Thanks, Eric.
That's Jim Dowell, everybody. Google his name sometime. He's got a lot of stuff going on. Let me see. I got to switch back. What are we doing? No, we won't do. Just go on to modern day.
We're gonna do a song, Doug.
Yeah. Skip that other song we were going to do. It was really popular. My mom wanted to hear it, and but I'll go ahead and give it up so Jimmy can sing. Just kidding. Where are we? Okay. Again, folks, don't try this at home. What are we looking at? You're doing Modern Day Bonnie and Clyde, right? Yeah. Okay. You guys want to play the same song?
Well, it's a long way to Richmond, rolling north on 95, with a redhead riding shotgun and a pistol by my side, just a tearing down that highway like a modern day Bonnie and Clyde. Truck stop in Johnson City, Tennessee. I was gassing up my Firebird when I heard her calling me. She said, "Which way are you headed, boy? And do you need some company?" She had me stopping at a Quick Mart before we made it out of town. The next thing she was running at me, telling me to lay that hammer down. I said, "Why?" She said, "There's a man right behind me doing his best to slow me down." Long way to Richmond, rolling north on 95, with a redhead riding shotgun and a pistol by my side. Oh, just a tearing down that highway like a modern day Bonnie and Clyde. Come on, boy. motel in the middle of the night.
Oh, yeah.
We were counting all the money, smoking stolen Marlboro Lights. You got nothing in you? Oh, we never saw them coming till they ran us both our rides. Oh, and it's a long way to Richmond, rolling north on 95, with a sheriff right beside me and a pistol pointed at my side. Oh, it's such a disappointing ending for this modern day Bonnie and Clyde. Whoa, whoa. Yeah. Did y'all like that one? Yeah. Did y'all like that one? Come on. You want energy, you gotta give us energy because we feed on it. I'm hungry. And listen, squirrel. Yeah. Let's see if y'all recognize this one. What key is it in? Oh, yeah, that's right. The man said it and you heard it. All right, here we go. Enough of that nonsense. I put on my blue suede shoes and I boarded the plane. Touchdown in the land of the Delta Blues in the middle of the pouring rain. W.C. Handy, won't you look down over me? 'Cause I've got a first class ticket, but I'm blue as a boy can be. Walking in Memphis, I'm walking with my feet 10 feet off a bill. Walking in Memphis, but do I really feel the way I feel? Saw the ghost of Elvis down on Union Avenue, and I followed him up to the gates of Graceland, and I watched him walk right through. Now security, they did not see him, they just hovered round his tomb. There's a pretty little thing waiting for the king down in the jungle room. Oh, I'm walking in Memphis. I'm walking with my feet 10 feet off a bill. Walking in Memphis. Oh, but do I really feel the way I feel? They've got catfish on the table. They've got gospel in the air. And Reverend Green, he'll be glad to see you when you haven't got a prayer. You've got a prayer in Memphis. Muriel plays the piano every Friday at the Hollywood. And they brought me down to see her, and they asked me if I would. Oh, now do a little number. So I sang with all my might. She said, tell me, are you a Christian? And I said, ma'am, I am tonight. I'm walking in Memphis. Yes, I'm walking with my feet 10 feet off a bill. Walking in Memphis. Oh, but do I really feel the way I feel? I'm walking in Memphis. I'm walking with my feet 10 feet off a bill. Walking in Memphis. Oh, but do I really feel the way I feel? Oh, thank y'all.
Ty Herndon's going to sing that song tomorrow. We'll be ready for him. Mickey's turn.
I see Highway 40.
What?
I see some Highway 40 blues.
Yeah, baby.
These Highway 40 blues, I want holes in both of my shoes. Counting the days since I've been gone, and I'd love to see the lights of home. Wasting time and money too. Squandered youth in search of truth. In the end I stand to lose, more above to pay my dues. I got the Highway 40 blues. Highway called when I was young, told me lies of things to come, like fame and fortune lie ahead. That's what the billboard lies they said. Shattered dreams, my mind is numb. My money's gone, stick out my thumb. My eyes are filled with bitter tears, 'cause I ain't been home in years. Got the Highway 40 blues. Come on, baby. I rambled all around like a rolling stone from town to town. And pretty girls, I have to say, but none of them did make me stay. Well, I played the music halls and bars, had fancy clothes and big fine cars. Things this country boy can use, Dixieland will sure miss you. I got the Highway 40 blues.
Fine picking there, boys. Can those boys play or what? All right. Well, we had another song on our list that we were going to do, but Kevin came back on the break and said that he had a request to do a song by Tupac.
No, 50 Cent.
Oh, 50 Cent.
No, I'm just kidding. Now, this song goes out to Helen. Every time she comes here, she wants to hear it, and we never do it. So this is for you.
Pretty woman walking down the street, pretty woman I kinda like to meet, pretty woman. I don't believe you, you're not the truth. No one could look as good as you. Oh, mercy. Pretty woman, won't you pardon me, pretty woman? I couldn't help but see, pretty woman. You're as lovely as can be. Are you lonely just like me? Pretty woman, stop a while. Pretty woman, talk a while. Pretty woman, give your smile to me. Pretty woman, yeah, yeah, yeah. Pretty woman, look my way. Pretty woman, say you'll stay with me. 'Cause I need you, I'll treat you right. Come with me, baby, be mine tonight. Yeah, pretty woman, don't walk on by. Pretty woman, don't make me cry. Pretty woman, don't walk away. Hey, okay. If that's the way it must be, okay. I guess I'll go on home, it's late. Maybe tomorrow night, but wait, what do I see? Well, is she walking right to me? Oh yeah, I think she's walking back to me. Whoa, pretty woman.
How'd you do that over there? He went, except I think he did it a different way. Oh, I can't do that.
Scary.
I can look.
What?
Folks, we take a lot of medication, so probably.
I'll do a little Michael Bolton for you. There's a line, a certain kind of light that's never shone on me. I want my life to be lived with you, lived with you. There's a way, everybody say, to do each and every little thing. Oh, but what good does it bring if I ain't got you? If I ain't got you, baby, you don't know what somebody, to love somebody the way I love you. In my brain, I see your face again. I know my frame of mind. You don't have to be so blind. Oh, but baby, I'm blind. I'm so very blind. 'Cause I'm a man. Can't you see what I am? Well, I live and breathe for you. Oh, but what good does it do if I ain't got a you? If I ain't got a you, baby, now you don't know what it's like. Oh no, you don't know what it's like to love somebody, to love somebody the way I love you. Oh, baby, oh, you don't know what it's like. Oh no, you don't know what it's like to love somebody, to love somebody the way I love you.
You're on a roll. Let's keep rolling.
All right, y'all, just like this right here. Come on. Well, I'm a running down the road, trying to loosen my load. I've got 7 women on my mind. 4 that wanna own me, 2 that wanna stone me, 1 says she's a friend of mine. Take it easy, take it easy. Don't let the sound of your own wheels drive you crazy. Lighten up while you still can. Don't even try to understand. Just find a place to make your stand and take it easy. Well, I'm standing on a corner in Winslow, Arizona, with such a fine sight to see. It's a girl, my lord, in a flatbed Ford, slowing down to take a look at me. Come on, baby, don't say maybe. I gotta know if your sweet love is gonna save me. We may lose and we may win, but we will never be here again. So open up, I'm climbing in. Take it easy. take it easy. Don't let the sound of your own wheels drive you crazy. Come on, baby, don't say maybe. I gotta know if your sweet love is gonna save me. Ooh, 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 ooh. Gotta take it easy. We ought to take it easy. That's one Eagles song down. No, that's like 2 or 3 we've done.
We're an Eagles tribute band here today.
Let's do another one. Look at us, baby, up all night, tearing our love apart. Aren't we the same two people who live for years in the dark? Every time I try to walk away, something makes me turn around and stay, and I can't tell you why. When we get crazy, it just ain't right. 'Cause girl, I get lonely too, but you don't have to worry, just hold on tight, yeah, 'cause I love you. Nothing's wrong as far as I can see, but we make things harder than it has to be, and I can't tell you why. No, baby, I can't tell you why. I can't tell you
Dustin Jenkins and Mickey Adams, everybody. We had a request for this next song, and they wanted Dougie to sing this song.
Okay.
Say hello to these fine folks.
This is a story of my childhood.
Oh, God.
Not only did they send me to the mines to work, but they made me snap my fingers along the way. I was a happy child. So put your fingers together. It's just. Some people say a man is made out of mud. A poor man's made out of muscle and blood. Muscle and blood, and skin and bones. A mind that's weak, but a back that's strong. You load 16 tons. What do you get? Another day older and deeper in debt. St. Peter, don't you call me, 'cause I can't go. I owe my soul to the company store. I was born one morning when the sun didn't shine. I picked up a shovel, I walked to the mine. I loaded 16 tons of number 9 ore, and the straw boss said, well, bless my soul, you load 16 tons. What do you get? Another day older and deeper in debt. St. Peter, don't you call me, 'cause I can't go. I owe my soul to the company store. Bobby. Yeah, Dustin. One morning, the drizzle and rain, fighting and trouble was my middle name. I was raised by a king, breaking my old mama line. Can no high-toned woman make me walk the line? I load 16 tons. What do you get? Another day older and deeper in debt. St. Peter, don't you call me, 'cause I can't go. I owe my soul to the company store. If you see me coming, better step aside. A lot of men didn't, a lot of men died. One fist of iron, the other was steel. If the right one don't get you, then the left one will. You load 16 tons. What do you get? Another day older and deeper in debt. St. Peter, don't you call me, 'cause I can't go. I owe my soul to the company store. You load 16 tons. What do you get? Another day older, deeper in debt. St. Peter, don't you call me, 'cause I can't go. I owe my soul.
One more time.
To the company store. That was a pretty low trick.
Well, he makes me sing higher than crazy, and I thought I'd make you get down there in the basement. Hey, where are you going, folks? We get better. Oh, okay. Y'all having a good time? Everybody okay? Well, I said this before, and I can't say it enough because we had this idea. You know, I'll tell you something. Roger and Heather Byers, they break their back, folks, bringing some of the finest talent to this area. Nobody else does what the Orange Blossom Opry does. I hope you all appreciate that because they bring all kinds of talent here. And I know there's other people that, there's other places that bring national talent in here. But Roger and Heather Byers do it week after week after week. And that's not an easy thing to do. But more than that, there's a stool joke in here, but
So they do it very weekly?
Nah, don't say anything about my loose stool. Just leave that right alone. But you folks coming out and seeing us on Friday night, it's really special to everybody in this band. I mean it. We all mean it very much. Thank you so much for doing this, because we appreciate it. All right. There was I used to go to this restaurant up the street here. I guess it's over on 441 called Grandma's. And I'd go over there, and this lady, the first day I went in there, I said, listen, man, I'm really particular about oatmeal. I can't stand oatmeal when it's gummy, and I can't stand oatmeal when it's like this and that. And if you'll make me this special oatmeal, I'll come up here and eat breakfast. And so I did it for a long time, and then she sold the dadgum place. But I got a girlfriend that can make some incredible oatmeal, so you took a good second. But she's here this evening, and she wanted to hear this song, so I thought I'd play it for her. Please come to Boston for the springtime. Staying here with some friends, they've got lots of room. You can sell your paintings on the sidewalk by cafe where I hope to be working soon. Please come to Boston, she said no, but won't you come home to me? She said, hey rambling boy, why don't you settle down? Boston ain't your kind of town. There ain't no gold and there ain't nobody like me. I'm the #1 fan of the man from Tennessee. Please come to Denver where the snow falls. We'll move up into the mountains so far that we can't be found. And though I love you where it goes down the canyon, there's some stuff that will lie awake at night, sorry, until it comes back around. Please come to Denver, she said no, but won't you come home to me? And she said, hey rambling boy, why don't you settle down? Denver ain't your kind of town. There ain't no gold and there ain't nobody like me. I'm the #1 fan of the man from Tennessee. Now this drifter's world goes round and round, and I doubt it's ever gonna stop. All the dreams I thought I left, and all that I ain't got, I still need you. Somebody I can sing to. Please come to LA to live forever. California's nice, and they've got lots of room. We live in a house that looks out over the ocean. There's some stars that fell from the sky, living up on a hill. Please come to LA, she just said no, but won't you come home? She said, hey, rambling boy, why don't you settle down? L.A. ain't your kind of town. There ain't no gold and there ain't nobody like me. I'm the #1 fan of the man from Tennessee. I'm the #1 fan of the man from Tennessee.
Formerly of Sawyer Brown and Confederate Railroad. How about it for Mr. Bobby Randall? That's my favorite song you sing, Bobby. It really is. It brings a tear to me eye.
Yeah, well, my singing will do that.
How about it one more time for Mr. Bobby Randall?
Thank you, everybody. Have I got the right song? Let's play, fellas.
Off my shoes and running bare feet with the grass and the dirt and the gravel on me. Going back to the well, gonna visit old friends, feed my soul where the blacktop is. Looking down the barrel of a Friday night, riding on the river of freeway lights. Goodbye city, I'm country bound till Monday rolls around. Kick off my shoes and run in bare feet with the grass and the dirt and the gravel on me. Going back to the well, gonna visit old friends, feed my soul where the blacktop is. Have y'all had a good time so far tonight? All right. We ain't done yet. Working in the grind is an uphill road. Punching that clock to carry that load. Busted all week, then I'm free. The weekend belongs to me. Yeah, I'm gonna kick off my shoes and run in bare feet with the grass and the dirt and the gravel on me. Going back to the well, gonna visit old friends, feed my soul where the blacktop is. Come on and give me that fresh air, give me that farm, and give me some time with you in my arms. Far away from the hustle and the pressure and the noise. Come on. Oh, I'm gonna kick off my shoes and run in bare feet where the grass and the dirt and the gravel on me. Going back to the well, gonna visit old friends, feed my soul. I'm gonna kick off my shoes and run in bare feet with the grass and the dirt and the gravel on me. Going back to the well, gonna visit old friends, feed my soul where the blacktop is. That's right. It's where the blacktop is. Oh, y'all. Well, yeah. Woohoo.
We got a couple more songs left, folks, and we're going to get on out of here. We'd like to ask all you folks that have had a good time tonight, would you please go spread the word that that the Orange Blossom Opry Band is here on Friday nights, and I'll tell you, we may not be very good, but we sure have a good time. And I say that kidding around because I can't speak for the rest of these guys. I told you, I've played in a couple really famous bands, but I never played in a band any better than this one, so that is the truth. What y'all don't understand, and I'll stop talking so we can play, is when you go see acts, you know, like even the Eagles, Ty Herndon, any of those people, I was in a touring band, Those guys are good, and they should be good because they play the same 20 songs for the same 20 years. They never change, so you ought to be good. We don't have that luxury, and here's a couple songs we don't play very often.
That lonesome Texas sun is setting slow, and in the rearview mirror I watch it go. I can still see the wind in her golden hair. I close my eyes for a moment and I'm still there. The bluest eyes in Texas are haunting me tonight, like the stars that fill the midnight sky. Her memory fills my mind. Where did I go wrong?
Did I wait too long?
Or can I make it right? The bluest eyes in Texas are haunting me tonight. Another town, another hotel room, another dream that ended way too soon. Left me lonely praying for the dawn, searching for the strength to carry on. The bluest eyes in Texas are haunting me tonight, like the stars that fill the midnight sky. Her memory fills my mind. Where did I go wrong?
Did I wait too long?
Or can I make it right? The bluest eyes in Texas are haunting me tonight. Oh, for every heart you break, you pay a price. But I can't forget the tears in her blue eyes. The bluest eyes in Texas are haunting me tonight, like the stars that fill the midnight sky. Her memory fills my mind. Where did I go wrong?
Did I wait too long?
Or can I make it right? The bluest eyes of Texas are haunting me tonight. The bluest eyes of Texas are haunting me tonight.
Thank you again so much, everybody, for coming out. We certainly appreciate each and every one of you coming out. It's getting late. We're all tired. Thank you for hanging in there with us. Be sure and tell somebody about the Orange Blossom Opry. If you would do that, we sure would appreciate that. Tomorrow's Ty Herndon. Thursday night, for you new folks, if you're here and you're visiting with us and you're interested in coming up on stage and playing with us, talk to somebody here if you're a singer, because we'd be glad to get you up. That's what we do on Thursday nights. We have what's called a showcase, and we get local people up and sing a bunch of songs on Thursday night, and it's a lot of fun as well. So with all of that, from the bottom of my heart and everybody up here, God bless each and every one of you. Thank you so much. Good night, everybody.